Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Today I'm sharing a glowy self makeup for everyday wear. It's for teenagers, student or college going girls. So let's start it. I'm wearing sunscreen, and yes, it's very important step. Use your sunscreen first. When I was in college, I used to skip my sunscreen so often and thinking like, why do I need this? I have really good skin. But if you also think like that, stop right there. Did you know 90% of skin damage happens because of UV rays? And it's not just about getting tan. No, it can give you wrinkles, dark spots and dullness. Now I'm using this BB foundation. I've taken a small amount of BB foundation on the back of my hand, picking up the product with a makeup brush and gently applying it onto my skin using light dabbing motions. This technique helps the product blend beautifully and gives your base a very natural glowy finish and not heavy or cakey at all. Remember, don't apply too much product all at once. Instead, build it up slowly only if needed. For your everyday base, you can use whatever you have like BB cream, CC cream or a lightweight foundation, but I highly recommend choosing a lighter breathable formula. It's much better for teenage skin. Now moving on to concealer, I'm applying it mainly where I have darkness, especially in the inner corners of my eyes and just a little on the outer corners. Concealer really helps brighten up the under eye areas and gives the face a more awake, fresh look. You can also apply it on the other area of your face where you want to highlight, like the center of the forehead, bridge of the nose, chin or around the mouth if needed. I'm using the same brush I used earlier to blend my BB foundation, which helps everything blend together seamlessly. One small tip I always follow, I let the concealer sit in the inner corners for a few extra seconds and I'm applying this blush. When you give few seconds to your concealer to get dry, this allows the product to thicken slightly and gives you better coverage, especially over dark circles. Meanwhile, I'm blending out the blush using same brush, and this concealer hack, or you can call concealer technique, and this really helps hide darkness more effectively and gives a smoother, more flawless finish, to be honest. And now I'm taking a bronzer and applying it gently over my eyelids to add some soft warmth and definition to the eyes. I'm blending it in with a light hand using soft sweeping motions to make sure there are no harsh lines. The goal is to keep it natural and effortless. Now I'm using a creamy contour product to softly shape and define my nose. I'm applying it by drawing a straight thin line on both sides of the bridge of my nose, starting from just below the inner corners of my eyebrows and bringing it down toward the tip. I'm also adding a little bit of product on the tip of my nose to give it a more lifted appearance. And now I'm setting my makeup using a banana loose powder. I'm only applying it on the areas where I previously applied concealer, mainly under my eyes, around the nose and any other spot I highlighted. I'm not applying the powder all over my face because I want to keep the rest of my skin looking fresh and natural. Now I'm applying this liner from Lakme. I'm creating a simple thin winged liner along my upper lash line. I'm keeping it subtle and clean to enhance the shape of my eyes without making it look too bold. I feel it's perfect for an everyday makeup look. After that, I'm applying a bit of bronzer along my lower lash line and gently smudging it out. This helps add some soft definition to the eyes while keeping the look balanced and natural. And now I'm wearing mascara to finish off the eye makeup. I've applied it to both upper and lower lashes. This step really opens up the eyes, adds volume to the lashes and pulls the whole eye look together beautifully. I've done my eyebrows and I'm using the bronzer to my face to bring back some warmth and definition. This helps add a healthy sun-kissed glow to the skin and gives more structure to the face. I'm blending bronzer very gently just to ensure there are no harsh lines and everything looks smooth and natural. And I feel bronzer is a great way to avoid a flat looking base and make your overall makeup look more lively and fresh. And now I'm using this blush from Miss Claire. I'm applying blush to add a healthy flush of color to my cheeks. The one I'm using has a slightly bronzy tone with a subtle highlighting effect, which actually gives your skin beautiful radiant glow. It's perfect for creating that soft sun-kissed look without needing a separate highlighter. And I'm using this lipstick from Inside. This is one of my favorite shade for everyday wear. It has the perfect balance of soft pink and muted purple tones, making it flattering on almost every skin tone. This kind of shade adds a touch of freshness to the face without being too bold or overpowering. And I feel it's ideal for both casual and slightly dressed up looks. The formula I'm using feels creamy and comfortable on the lips, and it's a little matte also, giving a smooth finish without drying them out. I am not a huge fan of matte, so I'm adding a little bit of gloss over it just to get that youthful glossy lips. And I'm done with today's look. As you saw, it's super simple, fresh, and perfect for everyday wear, especially for teens and college girls who want to keep it light, glowy, and natural. All the steps were beginner friendly, and you don't need too many products to achieve this kind of effortless look. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.